Hello, welcome to day 2 of Peanuts Characters Drawings. So today we're going to draw a different Peanuts character. You might know that Charlie Brown has a little sister. Her name is Sally. We're going to draw her next because her head is shaped very similar to Charlie Brown's. So I'm going to start with a marker. You're going to use a pencil. I'm going to use a marker so that you can see it better on the camera. So I'm going to start by drawing part of a circle and then I'm going to stop. So I drew most of it, but then I'm going to stop. So it's shaped very similar. Next we have an ear that's going to show up on that side. Okay, we are going to work on the hair right now because that's part of her head, and in order to finish that off we're going to need to do that. She has got these really curly bangs that I just like to make little curls that go like this, kind of little curls for her bangs. They're very curly. And then she has what I like to call these like bird wings that looks like they're coming out of the side of her head. So her hair comes down like this, and then her other hair comes down like that. This side she has kind of pushed back. So she's got some interesting hair, Sally does. Now, before we move on, I'm going to do her neck. We're going to save the face for last. She also, like Charlie Brown, likes to wear those V-neck shirts. And so we're going to make a little V-neck shirt for her, only hers is part of a dress. And so this would be quite fun. She has very, very poofy sleeves on her dress. So I'm going to make the dress body part first, and then we're going to make these poofy sleeves. So I just make them by drawing a line up, then a line over, then a line over, then a line down. On this side I line up, over, down, and around. This is like the little band that goes across your arm, okay? Her dress is really cute. She's got what they call a sash or a belt that goes around like this, and then she has a very cute little skirt part to her dress. Very cute. Her arms are behind her. She's holding her hands behind her back so we don't have to worry about drawing broccoli hands today. I'm gonna put her arms behind her just like that. She's standing with her feet together. There are her legs. She too is wearing cute little socks. Hers have a couple wrinkles in them. We're going to draw her feet, and her feet are going to go in opposite directions. She has potato feet. The top is like a potato and the bottom is flat. The top is like a potato and the bottom is flat. Then we're going to add the nice little laces, and then we get to move on to the face. This is the fun part. She's got the same kind of nose as Charlie Brown. It's a backwards C. Now, the picture I'm looking at from reference, she's smiling with her eyes closed, just like this. So this kind of face kind of makes me think that she is very content and happy, thinking good thoughts, smiling with her eyes closed. There is something else we need to put on her dress, and you can put as many as you want or as few as you want. This is an artistic choice. She has little dots all over her dress. So I'm going to put quite a few. Just like that. I need one more right there. Oh, and she has 2 wrinkles on her dress. I just noticed when I looked at my picture. Of course, once you get finished drawing in pencil, you will be outlining with an outline marker. Now I understand you might not have a Crayola marker at home. We've used those in the past. Notice I didn't have a Crayola marker at home either, so I'm using one of my Mr. Sketch markers because it's the only outline marker that I had at home. When I'm outlining these little curlies, I have to be very careful to outline each one and not just to create new curlies. Her eyes, her nose, and her mouth. So I know you don't have all the same materials that we have at school, neither do I. So we're just going to kind of figure out what we can use. So I'm just using this Mr. Sketch marker. It smells like black licorice, which I happen to like. Going to put her skirt on now. Did I get her arms? I don't think I did. And her feet, her legs and her feet. You're gonna have more artistic choices with the Sally picture, because in different movies and comics and cartoons, I've seen her in different things. I do need to outline all of those dots so that they show up when I color crayon over them. That is why we trace over all of our pencil lines, so that everything shows up. Some things you will not have artistic choices on are her skin. Again, she's sisters to Charlie, so she is going to need to have peach skin. So we're going to color that in with a peach crayon. If you don't have peach, use orange and color it really lightly. If you don't have orange, use brown and color it even more lightly. Notice I did the neck, the ear, the face, the arm, the other arm, and the legs, just like on Charlie Brown. We don't want to forget any body parts. We don't have a choice on her hair. She has blonde hair like me, Miss Wilson. I have blonde hair. So she has blonde hair. So we are going to do her hair blonde. Now comes the fun part. We get artistic choices right now. I've seen her dress light pink. I've seen it blue. I've seen it, I may have seen it purple. I don't know if I'm remembering that right, but I've seen it lots of different colors. You can pick whatever color you want her dress to be. I am choosing light blue because that is my favorite color. And I have seen her in that. So choose your own color for her dress. That is an artistic choice. It's been different colors in different shows. The belt or sash across this is the exact same color. So it's probably made out of the same material as the dress. She has the same color socks as her dress. So whatever color you choose for her socks, for her dress, are going to be for her socks. Her shoes are white, so we don't have to color those. This is, again, where you can add some nice artistic choices, like maybe she's in the kitchen and maybe there's wood floors in there, and we want to have some wood floors, or maybe she's on some carpet. And so your artistic choice can then be to color the floor if you wanted, to color the background if you wanted. Maybe you want it to be like, maybe I want my background to be pink and have like pink wall back there. That would be really nice. So then you can color the background any color you want. Maybe she's outside. These are all of your artistic choices that you can have when you're making your Sally picture. Notice how this side looks very different now that I have a background behind her. It looks very different than the other side that doesn't. Let me get one whole side done and then we can take a nice little look at it. You can see how just this side changes when you just look at that versus that. And this is when you can make a decision. If you look at the shoes really stand out more against the pink. So I think I'm going to do pink on this side too. All up the side. I'm not pressing very hard. I'm using the side of the crayon. If you notice, I'm using the side of it. It keeps it nice and sharp, and it colors faster that way. It's a little secret art teachers know. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead, finish her up. We have a beautiful Sally picture when we're finished. Ta-da! Tomorrow we'll draw another one.